Welcome back to New Bike Info, your trusted channel for everything motorcycle related. Today, we're taking a closer look at 7 bikes we might have to say goodbye to in 2025. Stick around to find out why these motorcycles could be headed for retirement. Number 7, BMW R9T now. Let's talk about the BMW R9T. This bike brought retro style and modern tech together in a cool package. But even the coolest ones eventually have to leave the spotlight. The biggest elephant in the room? The price. Starting at around $16,000, it's like buying a designer
suit you only wear on special occasions. Fans love the R9T for its customization potential. It can be uniquely yours. But with bikes becoming increasingly tech-forward, swapping a seat might not be enough to stay relevant. Another issue?
The air-cooled engine. It's charmingly old school, but as emission standards tighten, that charm might not pass inspection. BMW's already prepping the R1250 with a liquid-cooled heart, but that might just be putting new wheels on an aging platform. Still, the R9T has a loyal following. It's the vinyl record of bikes, not the most practical, but undeniably full of soul. If it disappears in 2025, it'll leave behind a legacy that's hard to duplicate. Number 6. Harley-Davidson Pan America. First up is Harley-Davidson's Pan America. This was Harley's bold foray into the adventure touring segment, but 2025 might just be its final journey. Imagine a rock legend switching to country music. Sometimes it clicks, sometimes it doesn't. Let's talk cash. The Pan America starts at a hefty $16,000 and can climb to around $22,000 with all the extras. That's a steep price tag for a model still finding its footing in the ADV scene. To be fair, it's not a bad bike. You've got features like adjustable seat height and sophisticated electronic aids. Still, some riders feel it's trying a little too hard to belong. Like that student rocking all the latest trends but still not quite fitting in. Harley's roots are deep in the cruiser world, so this adventure move was quite the detour. Picture a steakhouse suddenly serving sushi. It might taste fine, but it's not what people come for. With the market evolving rapidly, Harley might opt to refocus on its strengths instead of trying to cover all bases. If the Pan America doesn't start flying off dealership floors, it could be on the chopping block. That said, it's a solid effort. It has the looks and the grunt, but in a fiercely competitive segment, just being good might not cut it. If it bows out in 2025, it'll be remembered as Harley's daring leap into unfamiliar territory. Number 5. Indian Challenger. Now onto the Indian Challenger. This sleek bagger has plenty of presence, but its road ahead might be running out. Priced at around $24,000, it's more empty your savings than pocket change. That's a tough ask in a market focused on maximizing value. Recently, Indian issued a recall on over 1,700 Challengers due to rear suspension issues. Recalls happen, but too many, and people start getting cold feet. Add in tough competition from Harley and other brands, and you've got a crowded classroom where Indian is still trying to find its seat. On top of that, Indian seems to be steering toward more futuristic, tech-laden models. If the Challenger doesn't evolve, it might be left behind, like a flip phone in the smartphone era. Make no mistake, the Challenger has serious charm and can chew through miles with ease. But if it doesn't keep up with rider demands, it may be cruising into the history books. Number 4. Suzuki GSX-R1000. Time to talk about a speed legend, the Suzuki GSX-R1000. This machine has thrilled sport bike fans for years, but its high-speed run may be nearing the finish line. At around $15,000, it's more expensive than some small cars. And in a world increasingly looking for value, that price tag could be a tough pill to swallow. Sure, it's packed with tech, variable valve timing, a quick shifter and more, but it hasn't seen a major update in years. It's like showing up to every party in the same outfit. Eventually, people notice. While rivals push boundaries with fresh designs and innovations, the GSX-R1000's been stuck in cruise mode. Still, this bike has a reputation for bulletproof reliability and raw performance. It's like that dependable friend who's always there, even if they're not on the cutting edge. If it bows out in 2025, it'll be remembered as a rocket on 2 wheels, a reminder of when speed reigned supreme. Number 3. Kawasaki Ninja H2R. This one's a beast, the Kawasaki Ninja H2R. A bike so fast it defies logic. But even this mechanical missile might be nearing its end. Priced at a whopping $49,000, it's more than some houses. And you can't even ride it on public roads. Think of it like owning a spaceship, but only using it in your backyard. Kawasaki built the H2R to be exclusive. A dream machine for the few. But that very exclusivity could be what grounds it. Increasing regulations around emissions and safety, a bike without lights or mirrors is becoming a tough sell, even if it breaks the sound barrier. As the industry leans toward greener, more practical options, the H2R feels like a gas-guzzling T-Rex in a world of electric kittens. If it exits stage left in 2025, it'll be remembered as a rule-breaking masterpiece, proof of what happens when engineers go wild with a blank check. Number 2. BMW R1250 GS Adventure. The R1250 GS Adventure, long regarded as the Swiss Army knife of motorcycling, might finally be sheathing its blade. It starts at around $20,000, and in today's economic climate, that's a big ask for many riders. Then, there's the size. This thing is massive. Great for long treks, but not so friendly in city traffic or on narrow trails. For newer or shorter riders, it can be an overwhelming ride. While it's packed with features and built like a tank, the trend is shifting toward lighter, more agile adventure bikes. Even its distinct beak and tall windscreen might be feeling a bit dated to riders looking for something sleeker. Still, the GS Adventure is a powerhouse. In a rapidly evolving world, even kings must eventually pass the crown. Number 1. Indian FTR 1200. Finally, we have the Indian FTR 1200. With its flat-track styling and punchy performance, it's been a head-turner from day one. Starting around $13,500, it offers a sporty feel without going full-on super sport. But the road ahead may be getting narrower. Indians looking to the future, and it's electric. The introduction of the eFTR hints that the gas-powered FTR's days could be numbered. Let's be honest, the FTR 1200 was never built for daily commuting. It's a weekend warrior built for fun, not function. As we edge closer to 2025, word is that Indian may be ready to close the curtain on this fan favorite. It's like your favorite TV show ending. Not unexpected, but still a bummer. If you've had your eye on an FTR, now might be the time to act. And with that, we wrap up the list. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like it and subscribe to the channel for more updates on the motorcycle world.